Prem. Episode 2 today. Based on the last episode, there's been a couple of recommendations and stuff for us to look at in this video. Some players to try and sign, some gameplay tactics and stuff like that. So the first thing being that the transfer market is still open, I want to try and search players. Now it's gonna be a little bit audacious, but I think I'm gonna look for, I think it's this one, Harvey Elliott from Liverpool. Harvey Elliott, yes. So initially I want to try and sign him, but if he doesn't want to sign, I'll try and loan him, get him on loan. Being that again Liverpool is a Premier League team, I'm 90% sure that he won't want to relocate, but at the same time he's a young prospect in the team, so there's a chance that he might want to join the team. Let's see what happens. Approach to buy. Okay, so he's recently acquired. Oh, does that mean that he wants to loan as well? Okay, we can try and loan. Let's see what happens. Good old Jurgen Klopp. Alright, we'll agree on the length of the loan. 2-year loan. Let's see what happens. Okay, 2-year loan is alright. Now the main thing that I want to look at is the wage budget. Okay, so his wage isn't that much, which is pretty good for us because we don't have a lot of wage budget. 60-40, yeah, I'm gonna accept that. So there we go. We've got Harvey Elliott, right winger, 16 years old, from Liverpool. So there's a player that some of the viewers wanted to see join the team, and I think he should already be in the team sheet now. So there we go. There's one new player that we have acquired in this transfer season, and probably at the bottom. Can't see him yet. What's his name? Elliot. Yeah, okay, maybe if I simulate for a little bit, it will bring it up again. Oh no. Oh. Well, there you go. So even though we were on suitable terms with the manager, the player himself didn't want to leave Liverpool and join Mansfield. So there we go. As I mentioned before, the likeliness of him joining our squad was going to be very low, and there you go. So okay, let's move on from that. Let's focus on the players that we have in our squad and on hand. Alright, so what can I do now? Let's check the calendar first. Okay, so this month is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. What I might try and aim to do is every stream that I do, every episode, maybe just try and play out a month's worth of games. So at the same time, because this is a tier 4 tier team, we do want to keep playing games and get to the Prem essentially in the least amount of time. So I might just every episode I might play out a whole month's worth of matches, league matches, cup matches, go through all the stuff. Streams might become a little bit longer, but again I'll include the timestamps in order for the viewers to kind of properly navigate through and just, you know, maybe look at the highlights, things like that. So our next match is against Morecambe by the looks of it. Home game versus Morecambe. Let's see the team sheet. Oh, okay. I think for the last match, I started some of the lower rated players, but we'll change that up for this one. Mal Benning, who's from my knowledge, I think he's Indian. Let's okay, doesn't say in this one. Anyway, okay. Who else do we have? Hamilton on the left. Yes. Hamilton actually, I saw Mansfield Town, the actual club. I think they sold him to Blackpool. I think today or yesterday at the time of this recording. So it's 23rd today. So I think 22nd they sold him to Blackpool. I think which is a Tier 3 club, so EFL League 1 team. Who else is in there? He's alright. Okay, we'll start off with this. Let's just see his stats. We'll start off with Ollie in goal as well. No, surprisingly, I was looking at Ollie's Olejnik's Instagram and found out that he retired actually. So again, lucky to use him in the game, but in reality, he's no longer a Mansfield Town FC player. Home game, so we'll go with the home kit, and you have to use the home kit for them as well. Cloudy. I'm always going to change this to overcast, so play match. So hopefully this is a good match, get another three points in the bag, and just secure our spot in the top 2. I mean, if we're top, as in first place, then obviously we win the league as well. If not, second place isn't bad, and we get automatic promotion as well. So don't have to play playoff games as well. So we'll just hope for the best and see what happens of these upcoming matches. So playing in the midfield right now, just passing it about, trying to get a feel of this team again. Obviously, we don't wanna lose out early in the season, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not simulating any matches. From last episode, I mentioned that previous career mode. Again, simulation isn't an accurate representation of what the control user can do with the team. So it just becomes a bit of a downfall. You lose games a lot more, and again, any kind of streak that you're on, or any kind of position that you're holding in the table, you can slip out from very quickly. Early shot, good save. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, from my perspective right now, in terms of the gameplay and audio and things like that, I don't have any feedback on what you guys can hear. So anything like the commentary, the audience atmosphere, things like that, I don't have any feedback on. So I hope the volumes are alright and it's not too overpowering and in your ear kind of audio.
Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here.
Good interception. Oh, play. Oh, okay. Oh, neat finish. So that's kind of the things that I'm looking at. I mean, I could have taken a strike with Maynard, the striker there who laid off the assist, but at the same time, I want to try and not just shoot if I see space, just kind of work around the opposition and get into closer spaces so that the chances of scoring are higher.
Tremendous vision, and the cross is very much on, and a no-nonsense clearance. Chance to attack using wit.
Over the top, let's see, and oh, another neat finish. So this player Rose, that's the second goal of the game. I think I'm not sure if he's a striker or if he's Danny Rose. I'm just gonna pause this really quickly. Okay, so here's a striker. So again, he's not the highest rated striker, but he's got more, I guess, attacking positions. So again, that duo up top, they share, I guess, the you know, if one of the strikers has more pace, he can take the ball up quicker, and then the second striker might be more of a technical player who can finish it better. So it's always good to try and train the players as well to be able to become more of one, I guess, more of one style of attacker or defender or player in the position.
Changes hands, the interception there. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a goal for Swindon Town. 40 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home.
So almost half time, and 2-0. So it's a good start from the team. Just have to make sure we don't cause give away any silly penalties or fouls, things like that. In on goal from the left hand side, and finish. Beautiful finish. So again, the closer we can get to goal, I don't want to, you know, being that they're lower rated players, if I try anything too fancy, it's not gonna give the same outcome as some of the high rated players. So just try and get in as close to goal, finish it, you know, just placement and accuracy is the main thing to look at and build upon. Just gonna change up the midfield. We'll bring him on for Maynard's. So even though some of these players are, you know, performing well, it's not that they're, you know, underperforming or anything. It's just good to, I guess, rotate the players around, so that, because essentially in career mode, the players need to play games, kind of thing. It's about morale. It's about squad management, team management. So you don't really get that in Ultimate Team, as I mentioned last episode as well. So that's another that's an aspect of career mode that's more towards an actual player career or manager career, things that you have to consider.
Significant piece of transfer news. So this is now 100% official. Samuel Umtiti has completed his move to Manchester United. Well, it's giving it a try.
Oh, good save.
Out of the top drawer.
Cannot believe he's kept that out of the net. Absolutely
Ooh. It was a audacious attempt, but it's good we get a gauge of, you know, if that would have gone to plan and he would have scored that bicycle kick, it would have shown what players have more athleticism, chances to score those kind of crosses if need be.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. O'Sullivan. Buxton. Now, let's see what they can do here. And that was a very fine read. Oh, he's through here. Still a chance.
Oh man.
Through he was then, but he's fluffed it
So,
nicely.
you know, when you're in a strong position in the game, as this game 3-0 up, 65 minutes, kind of you want to try and make the most of opportunities like that. So even there, I didn't go for a straight shot. I kind of went for more of a low-driven shot. So to me, that indicates that Rose's left foot might be his weak foot. So if I were to take a shot from the left-hand side of the goal, I might try and cut it back onto his right, or switch play. Not to say that you know, I wouldn't take a shot with him if he was the last option, but so there's opportunities like that. So just try and cut it back onto the stronger foot, and then take the shot from there.
Give it away. Can they get in behind them? And he cuts inside. Oh, a perfectly timed pass.
Another good goal.
Such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing.
Bit of a sweaty goal, but nonetheless a goal. So you know, because I'm playing against the CPU, it doesn't bother me as much as if I were playing against someone else and I scored like that. You don't want to be that guy that scores goals like that. So it's alright in career mode, not playing against any real players.
Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front, Lee.
Well, Derek, he'll probably blame the supply line, and he might have a case, to be fair, but you've got to make your own chances as well. The space is available, he's just not been in it.
And he takes on the shot. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
It's the second goal for Carlisle United.
Yeah,
10 minutes
exception.
in, 2-2.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Oh, he's given the ball away. Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
Good clearance. So again, just looking at players who can get into those spaces earlier. They have the capabilities of, you know, clearing, passing the ball up, getting out of tricky situations essentially.
Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Just couldn't keep the ball. Phillips. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2
2 minutes at a time.
It did appear that they might be onto
Nice. So 4-0 win. Keep the clean sheet. Home win as well. So that's going to boost our attendance, hopefully for the next few matches, which is one of the objectives that we're looking at as well, which is going to bring up our manager rating and make sure that we actually keep this managerial position with the club.
Have you got
So
time
again,
for just a few questions?
I'm not sure how loud this is for you guys, but I'm just going to skip over it and get to the questions. Remarkable performance by Rose today. What are your thoughts? An overall good performance. Yeah, that's true. Were you expecting a more competitive match? I always go with this one, give them full credit. could today's game have gone differently? Time to focus on our next match. So again,
Thanks for
even though
speaking to him.
these answers might be the same for every single post-match interview, it does increase the morale of the squad. So benefit is there for the squad that it increases their morale, they play better together, things like that. What is this? I think this is a Carabao Cup, so we'll advance to this one. And message J Lol. Any chance 57 rated left wing back? I'll consider it. I'll put him in the subs, and depending on the how we're doing at halftime, I'll bring him on maybe. I can take Watts out of here. There's a lot of defenders as well, so I've put them up on the market, but just have to see which ones get a bid on them. There's about 4 or 5 players that in the right back position, right wing back position. And we'll swap him up for one of these guys, so he can play right back. We'll swap him out for this guy. Seems alright. Cool, so I think it's Carabao Cup. EFL Cup. Out of the way, okay. This is at home. Yes, home game. Actually, go with the black kit. Or not. There you go. And what's the forecast? Cloudy. Change that up. Overcast. Play match. So hopefully this is alright with you guys in terms of, you know, audio and stuff. I can try, and the thing is my where my mixer is positioned at the moment, it's out of reach to connect my headphones into, so I'm not exactly sure what you guys are hearing. But based on my last stream, the audio was alright, so hopefully it's still decent.
Mansfield Town, and they face Shrewsbury Town.
Yes, Derek, a break from league action for these clubs today. Obviously a long way to go in this tournament, months away from the final. Both teams will be hoping they can put a good performance in today and book their place in the next round.
Do they mean business on this occasion?
Good interception. Hold the ball for a bit. Pass it out. Pass it out. Pass it out. Play on the left.
Well, he really is
Win it.
danger
Nice.
personified, but in this game,
And
what do you think we might see from him?
Well, yeah, bracing
on the
his
volley.
last game,
Oh,
he'll certainly be
oh,
a
where is
threat.
it? Oh,
Can
no.
he get another 2 goals or even 3 in this game?
Make the run.
Rose. And threading it forward.
Inside. Pass. Oh.
Magnificent defending.
Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a more of a harder game.
Edwards. Cummings. Getting forward. Love. Firing it towards goal. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Rose. Far from a good pass. Still passing it around with authority. It looks promising. And meets and drink to the goalkeeper.
Just gonna play the ball up long.
Edwards. Love. Teamwork might be the key. Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. Tomlinson. Into the advanced position. It might be the moment to get them ahead.
Unlucky. Good attack play though from the left hand side by Mel Benning. After this match I might change up the formation of the team. Good chance we got a corner out of it. Let's see what we can make of it. Keeper came up and get to it. Recover it, recover it. Good interception. Oh, and played over the top. Oh, that centre back is good.
Edwards.
Good reading of the play.
Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Decent progress with the ball.
Good interception. So again, just keeping the play calm, no rash challenges.
Maynard. They've lost it. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And they've won possession again. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And scope for the cross. Safe pair of hands, did his job. An authoritative challenge.
Ooh, okay, strong first half. So I'm inclined to bring on that left back Law, but Benning's stamina is low, so I'll bring him on. And I'll bring on McDonald. I'll bring him on for Charles Lee. And then he's got a bit more pace, Rose's fitness, so I'll make that switch because we need that stamina for up front. I think that's it. Looking at the chat, we got a message saying, haha, we won the league, which is in reference to Liverpool winning the Premier League. So, you know, fair play to them. They only took them how many years, but they got there, I guess. They're a strong team. Safe to say that they deserve to win. Obviously, you need to win games in order to win the league, so they did their job. And even though I don't support Liverpool, I'm a Man City fan. Oh, well, I'd say that Man City is the team that I support the most from the Premier League. So again, for me, it's, you know, football. It's sometimes being a big fan of a team makes it a bit detrimental to actually watching football. So I try and stay neutral. I still support Man City, but doesn't mean that I hate other teams. So I recognize a good team when I see one. So fair play to Liverpool. And talking about teams winning the league, shout out to Leeds United. winning the title, winning the league, and getting promotion to the Premier League. So it's been a long time since I last saw Leeds in the Premier League. So it'll be exciting to see what they can do with their current squad against the current teams in the Premier League. So it's an exciting prospect for next season to see what Leeds can do. Ooh, good attempt there. Good attempt.
Well, a really interesting turn of events on the transfer front. This is now official. Iago Aspas has completed his move to Chelsea. Oh, it was a close one thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Edwards. Lang. Cummings. Untidy in possession. It's all about translating threats into goals. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And he takes it on. Well,
Another question. You think Man City will make the UCL final? Well, that just depends on what the teams perform like going back into the Champions League matches after this lockdown and things like that. Ooh, we need a goal. But yeah, you know, there's always a chance. There's been some again, I think not last season, maybe the season before, maybe it was last season. Ajax, I don't think people had in the group chat and the group stages or before the UCL, people actually thought Ajax would get as far as they got, you know, and that's, I guess that's the thing about sports, thing about football is it's unpredictable. You can't say, you know, what can happen and what can't happen. But given that the Man City's ban is up, you know, they could look to bring in different players that might affect either increase or decrease the performance of the team, things like that. So you never really know what can happen. But at the same time, looking at the past performances, I'm thinking maybe round of 16, quarterfinal. That's normally where they kind of end up. So, I mean, if they're consistent with that, given the quality of the Man City players, it could be a good showdown.
this is when you have to hold your nerve. And he scores from the spot.
Man, I hate penalty shootouts, especially with these players because they don't have the best finishing stats, so it can be really dangerous sometimes. Unlucky there. Good save, good save.
Oh, it's lovely goalkeeping, really is.
Will he be able to keep the demons at bay?
Damn.
Gambles on direction and one.
Well, he's got his angles right there. Just look at that for goalkeeping.
Not to be from the penalty spot.
Oh, it's inexcusable.
And he steps up to take his pen. In it goes.
Well, that's why players practice penalties in training.
Goalkeeper beaten from the spot.
Bread and butter, Derek, bread and butter.
And he steps up to take the shot. And he scores.
Well, don't they look easy when they go in?
You want to pressure
Save this to win.
This is it. He
See how it
must
goes.
score.
Penalty converted here. Well, that's hours of practice, Derek, hours of practice.
And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And it's gone
Nice,
in.
green light.
Sweet sound of the ball hitting the net.
Oh yes, good save.
To make certain of the presence in the next
Yeah, I try and finish the game off in normal time. Penalty shootouts, I don't like them at all. We're advanced and post-match interview. Another question in the chat. I say PSG versus Bayern in the final. Yeah, it's a good shout, given that
Hi there, have you got a
Bayern
minute for a question?
now have Leroy Sané in the attack as well. It's a good shout, that PSG and Bayern, but at the same time, you can't rule out some of the other teams. Some of the Serie A teams, I think there's a Atalanta, which has been on a pretty good run to gain the place in the Champions League. I think they are in the Champions League based on their performances before. Correct me if I'm wrong. But again, you can't really say, because some of these other teams are getting some pretty good players. Their teams are getting stronger, so yeah, PSG and Bayern in the final is a pretty good shout. If I'm
Thanks,
thinking
that's
of
all
the
the questions we have.
current teams, I'd say the semi-finalists will be. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say, yeah, PSG top four for me. Maybe PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. That's what I'm saying. Top four maybe. Or swap one of those teams out and put in Liverpool again. So again, I think it's too hard to try and guess that based on some of the performances by the teams so far in the season. So we're top of the league now, which is good, but doesn't mean that we should lose our touch. Advance that. For those of you watching the stream right now, can you just give me a yes or no in the chat if my audio is okay, so that I can adjust it. And while I'm looking out for that, I'm just gonna save this just in case. Yes, okay, cool. Cool. Next match is away match versus Carlisle United. So league match, let's go into this one. I think that's a good contrast. Overcast, and yeah, let's play match.
To be able to bring you live action from League 2 coming up. It's Carlisle United and they face Mansfield Town.
Hi Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to start off the game really quickly. Really attack the opposition, put them on the back foot, see what comes of that. Hopefully we get a good game.
And he's made headway.
Good save. Oh, good ball. Play it up. Play it up. Takes it to the right and oh man. Okay. Unlucky chance there, but we'll try and get other opportunities as well.
A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McAnally has the news.
It's a goal for Swindon Town. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan.
Oh man. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button there.
But he could have played it farther from the goal if he tried.
Given away. Well, that's the kind of player you want.
Oh man, I forgot to change the formation. I'll change it at
Can he get onto this?
halftime just to see the difference that it makes.
Nothing untoward happened following the cross.
So the change in formation, I think I'm going 3 at the back, just because my midfield at the moment is a bit barren. It hasn't got as many players as I want. So I'm gonna go 3 at the back, and then I still want the 2 strikers up front. So I think 3.
Given away.
3 2 1 2. I think that's a formation. 3 2 1 2.
Looking for the goal.
Is that enough numbers? 3 2 1 2.
We can now go to Alan McInally for news of a goal.
That's more narrow. I'm not sure. I'll look at the formations at halftime to see which ones. Because I've used it before. I've used the 3 at the back before with the 2 strikers. I've just forgotten what the code for the formation was.
Giving it a try. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay?
Good defense.
Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. And now the delivery. It came to nothing. Hunt. Guy. Poor attempt at a pass, really. And he takes on the shot. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Pierce. What a shocking pass, really.
Well, look at those stats, Derek. The hosts dominated possession over the last 15 minutes. They really have put the pressure on. You feel their play deserves a goal. Will they get one? They need to just be a little bit better, a little bit more clinical.
Misplaced past. Good tackle.
Hang on to it.
Onto the right. Win it.
Well, someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McInally to tell us more.
It's a goal for Colchester United. 42 minutes played. 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan.
And play it there. Cut it back. Play it through.
Ball played through.
Can we make it this? Lost it, I think. Okay, that's alright. Got a throw in. Almost half time anyway. I think he might be offside if I play to him, so I'll walk it up and play it there.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order.
Finish.
Score!
Oh, yes, good finish.
Here's the opening goal.
Nice, nice,
Well,
nice.
it's always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change.
Looking at
on
the
both
suggestion
sides.
in the
Well, it's no better
chat
time to
saying
just before half-time.
sign
Team talk on both sides
M.
will be
Mohammed.
changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they
Okay,
deserve the
so
lead.
obviously it's not Salah. He's a free 74 rated.
Main goal of the game then.
Can get Mohammed. Okay, just in the chat, Anik, just write his I guess his full name, or you know whatever name his name is on the game, and maybe what position he plays as well. Just because I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of, if I just search up Mohammed's. This formation looks alright. 3-4-1-2. I think it was 3-4-1-2 that I was referring to. So 3-4-1-2. To make sure the Pierce, yeah, I'll take him out. Put in Sweeney, and then Benning on the left, because he's good. He's more of a left player. Hamilton, Gordon, I'll take him off. Just yeah, do that, and then take the main out of 1, 2. I think this is alright. Tactics. Okay, I've got my tactics. So let's see if this makes a difference.
Really tense battle so far, and now the second half.
And again, if you guys want me to try and sign some players, you know, that are reasonable for where we're at right now with this team, just put in the comments either if you're watching the live stream right now, or unlucky if you're watching the live stream right now, if you're watching this video afterwards as well, just, you know, check it in the comments, the player position, maybe team, something like that, and we'll try and I'll try and sign them. Essentially I'll do any recommendations on plays and stuff at the, or tactics and things like that, at the start of the next episode, just to, you know, address it first thing.
Well, yeah, they worked it really well, didn't he? He's got in a position to score and not really took advantage of that.
I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this game, hasn't he? Energy, imagination, desire, and a steely determination.
Oh, clear it. Oh, that was really lucky. Damn, that was a bit of a scare there. But nonetheless, we're on the counter.
Blistering on the counter attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
It's a second goal for Swindon Town. 58 minutes played, 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Guy.
Ooh, is that offside? Good strong pull from the player.
Excellent vision.
Good save. Arnik, Mustafa Mohammed Ahmed, he 21 rated striker. Okay. After this match, I'll go into the market and I'll see if I can find him. Mustafa Mohammed Ahmed. Okay.
That places a huge responsibility on the player's shoulders. Can he carry that load? Watch this space.
Thomas. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Swindon Town. 72 minutes played, 3-1.
Cheers again, Alan. Easy peasy for the goalkeeper.
Play it long.
Thomas. He continues to make hay. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. The press was on, and it worked.
Oh, that's offside. Yep, that was lucky. Good by the defense to come up on that one.
And a substitution in the offing.
Let's play it over the top.
Just 10 minutes to go. Thomas. Jones. Hunt. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Bradford City. 8 minutes remain, 1-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Just wanted to get it out of there. Rose. Gordon.
What is that? What is that? Foul. Okay. Cool. So we're in advantage here. Play it in the. Okay, that's it. Hold it. Play it in there. 1, 2. Finish. Oh, the penalty. Oh, nice. Nice. Got lucky there. Okay. Good stuff. Let's look at the penalty stats. think he's alright. He has more, but okay, let's go for placement. Oh well, he dived before I even shot the ball. So that should seal off the game, give us the 3 points. Let's just play it calm. Oh, nice. Bit of a tiki-taka there. 1-2 passes. Nice. Very good second half. Looking at the comments, take a look at Uruguay players around. Yeah, there's a lot of free players that are good. It's just that the thing is, at the moment I have a lot of players already in the club, and I'm trying to sell some of them. So there's a fair few amount of players that I know I won't be ending up using. So pretty much get a strong first 11 and subs, and then have like a couple of reserves just in case. From the last episode, you would have seen that I've already set up a scout in Brazil. So I'm trying to scout for some, players with a bit more skill, 4-star, maybe 5-star weak foot. Skill moves to introduce into the midfield and attack. So I have to see what the scout brings me as well.
Thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for
so yeah,
you.
there's a lot of options of regions where I can get players, but at the same time I have to just remember that try and play the players that I have and try and get rid of some of the players that I know I'm not going to use as well. Advance, what was it? Okay, so before this next match, I'm gonna look at the player that was recommended, Mustafa Mohamed Ahmed. So transfers, just gonna do a straight search and see if I can find him. The striker. Okay, cool. Because they're both 21, but specifically looking at the striker. Ooh, Besiktas. He's got a release clause of $20 million. So safe to say that I can't afford him as well. I can't afford to buy him. Maybe if I try and loan him. So yeah, player's contract length is too short for the club to consider letting him go out on loan anyway. So again, I've saved some of the players that I've looked at before. We tried loaning out Elliot. We couldn't get on personal terms, and we just can't get this guy. So again, that's a pretty good player to look at. He's got some good traits. 6'1", 4-star weak foot. He's got a power heading trait. Some fairly good stats. But again, it comes down to things like the release clause, the contract length of the play at the club currently, kind of thing. So again, it was a good shout. But again, unfortunately, we can't get him into the team. I'm gonna change my formation to the one that we use in the game, and then just make these changes. See, some of these players, lower rated players, I know I'm not going to be using, so I'm just going to go back into the team sheet before this next match, and then squad hub and see if I can see. I think I've put them up on the market anyway. I see like Law. Okay, add him. Fielding. Let's view some offers. What is it? Oh, okay, I've already rejected that one. Yeah, shout out to Anna in the chat. Thanks for joining in. One of my close friends from uni. So shout out to Anna. What other players I can get rid of? I've already put him on. I can add him onto there. I'm not gonna add both of them because I need one more. He's already on there. I need him. Oh, yeah, he's loan at the club. So, I mean, I can terminate the loan, but it'll cost me. You know what? Yeah, terminate the loan, get him out of here. Add him, and then let's see where that gets us. Player loan is expired. He's been sent back to Newcastle United. So again, we can loan out players from some of the bigger clubs. Looking at the chat, giving a shout out to Arv. I think he's 8 years old. He's my little cousin. He makes really cringe TikToks. Thinks he's really cool. Always bullies me. Yeah, he's just a little annoying kid. No, but yeah, he's my cousin. The transfer budget. What was my finances at? Transfer budget 3.51 mil. Obviously, if we can slide it around, but at the same time, if I want to loan players in, I'll have to keep the wage budget a little bit higher. So I mean, I think it's safe to let's keep it at 30,000 wage budget. So again, I've moved it up to about 3.94 mil. So okay, so yeah, so we can still look at loaning players out. What's up? The next match, home game versus Leyton Orient. Hopefully another dub. Ooh, okay, so I can use my black kit now. That red kit looks like what's it called? Bayer Leverkusen. We'll go red for the opponent. Change the conditions to overcast. And we'll play that one. Oh man, he's offside, right? Yeah, okay. Another recommendation in the chat, Leonidas Sturgio. Leonidas, centre back, about 1.8 mil. Looks like a good prospect, can get up to 86. Okay, after this match, I'll have a look for him on the market as well.
A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news. awesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee? Opportunity it is. And putting his body on the line, must score.
Oh, that's a good reflex stop. I'll have to. I keep forgetting to rotate the keepers around. So next match I'll start the other keeper. Nice, I saw that run. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Oh, come on.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Well, the attack promising as it was, scuppered there.
Who's making the run? Make the run. Come on. Play it in the middle. Pass it on. Pass it back. Win. Oh, nice winning. Let's just slow it down a little bit. Let's play some good passes. Short, sharp passes. Unlucky there with the shot. Win it, nice.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Cisse, right, moving into the advanced position. Now he must favour the cross. They keep working
Unlucky
away,
there.
looking for passing lanes.
Let it go.
That time completely overcooked.
What's the back pass or middle pass? Back pass to the middle, and just try to. Oh yes, what a save! Let's watch replay of the save. Fingertip save, good stuff. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, nice save. Where's the player up front? On the left, I think. Oh, unlucky there. Okay, let's try keep our positions. Who's there? 1, 2. Win it. Oh, win it. Oh, win it, win it. Let's play it in there, play it in there. Oh, what a finish. Good play.
Well, they say there's no better time to score just before half-time. The team talk of both sides are going to be changing now. It's a good finish, Derek, and they deserve the lead.
The opening goal of the game then.
So again, this 3-4-1-2 feels a bit more better to play with. It's you know, I mean, personally anyway, I prefer the 3 at the back because normally what happens is one of these more central midfielders, even the wingers, they drop back anyway, so you have 4 in the back once you go defense anyway. So it's a good tactic to have as well. Who else can we take out? Maybe one of the defenders. Yeah, Preston. And then what are the attackers looking like? Knowles. Yeah, we'll put Knowles in right foot. I think. Okay, left foot on the left. That's good for crossing. Right foot on the right. Left foot there. That's alright. That's cool. And starting second half.
The teams are ready to have a a go at each other again as the second half commences. Clay. Cisse. Right.
Looking at the comments in the live stream, just seeing the comment about the looking at the players that grow the best on career mode. It's a good suggestion. But one of the reasons why I picked these teams is to increase the stats of the players in the team themselves. So obviously I'm not trying to replace every single player that I started off with new players. I'm trying to still maintain some of the original players that I started off with by training them. So obviously I'm not going to be replacing every single player, but at the same time it's good to bring in some new players in positions where the current players in the team lack the ability to sustain. But yeah, nonetheless, that's a good point to make, that there are places where you can search up and go to. They'll show you exactly what players grow the best in FIFA, in the career modes, things like that. So good suggestion. Second goal of the game there. So again, the positioning of the players is turning out to be exactly what we were looking for to change up in the team, to avoid situations like in the Carabao Cup match early in this episode, early in this video, that led to penalties. And again, that's penalties is kind of 50-50. It can go either way. We were lucky to win that one and advance to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Fouled. Okay. Just let this one go. Yeah, there you go. Long kick by the keeper. Let's just try and keep the ball at our feet.
Well, someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McInally to tell us more.
It's a goal for Carlisle United. 75 minutes played. 1-1.
Thank you, Alan McInally.
Ooh, unlucky with the tackle there. Good stop and pass it up. It's hard with this view because even though I've got the radar on, it's not as easy to look at the radar and see where the players are positioned as you would be able to see if you could see the whole pitch. Over the top.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team.
Nice piece of play, finish it. Oh, unlucky with that.
It's still alive. Clay, and 5 minutes to go.
See that gap. Over the top. Win that. Into the center. Little pass. Through ball. I could have gone one more there, but I'm going to try and screw it. Take a shot. There you go. 3-0. Looks like another 3-0 win in the series for the Mansfield boys, or more informally known as the Stags, because of the animal in their team emblem, which I think is a what's it called, deer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe an elk or something like that as well. Just gonna zoom through this post-match interview.
Just a
Get
couple
the
of questions
morale up
for you.
the guys. Give them full credit. Focusing on our mismatch, and we just got our game. So again,
Thanks for
kind of
speaking
a
to us.
mundane task, but at the same time, it does increase the chances of our players performing better. Looking at our messages, these are just in. This one is in reference to the putting them on the transfer market. Okay, no transfer offers as of yet. Just gonna check the calendar. I think, yeah, we have about 7, 8, 9, 10 days until the end of the transfer market. And 1, 2, this is Carabao Cup as well. 3 more matches for the episode. So again, like I mentioned at the start of the episode, I'll try and do every episode month by month. That way, we'll take less time before we advance to get promoted, hopefully to the next league, higher league, and etc. etc. Okay, transfer offer number 1. Who's he? Graham. Yes, we put him up. Accept that offer. Hopefully that goes through. Yeah, so I do want to just, it's harsh to say get rid of the players. It's not like they're bad players in their respects, but in terms of the game, in terms of my style of management, I don't want to have too many reserve players paying their wages every week, every month, and wasting money on that, which can be spent elsewhere, and increasing the team. And just a quick highlight on the standings for the league. We're at position 1, first position. Played 4, won 4, 12 points, 2 points clear of Colchester, but doesn't mean we have enough clearance at the moment to give away any games. Quick change of the weather, like always, and play match. So the positioning of these centre backs at the back. Oh damn. Okay, that's my fault. I just realized. Yeah, in the comments I forgot to look at the centre back that was mentioned in the comments of the last match. That's my bad, Nick. I'll look at it after this one. Yeah, sorry about that. That's my bad.
possess his opponents. And he has just veered into an
Offside, I
offside position
think.
this
Yep.
time. Tomlinson. Maynard. Can they convert?
Oh, come on. That should have been a goal.
It looked so threatening,
A
but
bit
the
unlucky
danger
there.
averted. Wonderful touch.
I don't know why I chipped it, thinking that keeper was going to come up.
Oh, he's read it brilliantly well. Really has. Knew what the player was going to do. Great
But
save.
so far, even though we haven't scored, we can see that we're getting into attacking positions, getting into the box.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce?
On occasions, so it's a good sign that the new formation is working.
A real
Just have to
opening
time
now.
this.
Almost a bit
Oh,
of
come
what he
on.
was gonna
Okay,
score
alright.
with that header.
Again, another
Cross, he gets
opportunity
It's just
missed.
wide.
Nonetheless, we move on.
Maynard.
Play it in there.
No real conviction in the challenge. Very attractive looking move. Easy on the eye, but nothing there. Newton. Well, we can now go to Alan McInally for news of a goal elsewhere. Alan?
It's a goal for Swindon Town.
I'm just gonna slow the play down a little bit just to get players into positions better.
Stats, Derek. The hosts dominated possession over the last 15
Uh,
minutes.
come on and shoot.
He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
No comment
0-0. It should
on
be
that
1-0.
shot.
It really should.
Maybe that's my fault for playing Benning in a midfield position when he's a left back. But nonetheless, that was a good passage of play.
Newton.
And that's something I can look at changing at half time.
And
That
showing
should be
fine
good,
vision.
and
He's got the
that's what I was looking to do before.
It is the
Call
opener
the,
in
bring the
this
keeper out
Keep it
and
tight.
just chip it
Both
over him.
managers would have been insane, but now the opening
It's a
goal's
good
gone
finish
in.
there.
Tactics have
I
gotta
think
change.
by the right
Well,
wing
Derek,
back
there's not much room
playing
for
right
error in
mid.
this one, but it's a perfect execution, just to
So
nip it
again,
over the keeper. Great goal.
The opening
it's
goal
not to
of
say
the
every
match.
play is bad. It's just different attacking scenarios, different defending scenarios. Will gauge a different response from different
Accurate
players.
ball in towards the near post. Keeper's contribution, but what next?
Just slow it down and mark the players.
Can they get in behind them? Unable to make the mark with that cross. Maynard.
Okay,
And there it
first
is,
half.
half-time whistle.
So far, so good. What is it? Oh, it's 1-0. Alright, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Benning instead of. Oh, he does have a lot more pace. Yeah, I'll do that. Instead of that, bring McDonald on, and then swap him and him. Swap them. Swap that and Charlesley around. And I think that's. I don't think I can make one more, can I? Okay, I can. How many subs can I make? This. I've made. How many have I made? 1, 2, 3. That. Wait. That's the third one. 1, 2, 3. Did I have that before? Squeezing them. That's 3, right? Okay. I thought I already made 3. Okay. A bit confused there, but nonetheless, that's alright. And resume this match.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
So again, those of you that are still watching, if there's anything else you want me to talk about, thoughts on players, thoughts on any teams, competitions, things like that, just put in the chat now, and I'll give my thoughts about it. So it's not just a boring live stream where in games there's not much to talk about. So just keep it interesting, It's kind of another reason that I started doing these live streams was to try and interact with people more, talk about football, talk about players, things like that. So if you have anything you want me to talk about, put it in the live chat if you're watching this live, or comments later on if you're watching this, and I can bring it up in the next episode and talk about it.
Everything was wrong about it. Body shape, positioning, the idea of where he was going to put the ball, it was all going wrong. It's a poor attempt really for him.
A good and fair challenge. There has been so much speculation in terms of
And looking at that transfer from the career mode, Lacazette to Liverpool is a confirmed transfer. So again, it's anything is, well, not anything, but a lot of things are possible.
And we're inside the final 30
Looking at the comments, one second.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with
Okay,
that winning this game.
one last player, Gavin Bazunu.
The pace they've got in
Uh,
midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Is he, what does it say, City player? I'm guessing Man City. Or, well, I'll search him up anyway. He's a goalkeeper with a 750k release clause. I'm gonna be honest, I think in terms of the goalkeeper positioning we're alright at the moment, and also I don't want to waste that 750k on a goalkeeper as a release clause as well, which is not including a transfer fee. Another question, do you think Chelsea will win the league next season? It's a strong contention. It'll be interesting to see how the new players perform. I think Werner's in, Ziyech is in, who else is in? Havertz is rumored to be in. Not sure if that's been finalized. So again, these teams are bringing up new players, like I mentioned, in terms of the UCL. So again, look, if you never really know until you see them perform. For example, Bruno Fernandes joining Manchester United. Some people thought it would be a flop. Some people thought it was a great signing. From my perspective, he's been a pretty good signing. He's performed every match. He's got the man of the match. So again, and there are some players that don't perform as well, given the hype around them, given their performances with their former clubs. So again, it's really down to how the player performs and adjust themselves to the playing style of the new clubs that they join. So looking at the team on paper, it's a really strong team, and with Leroy Sané leaving Man City, obviously that left wing position or that winger position might be that much a little bit weaker, but at the same time it gives more opportunities for the three top wingers, Sterling, Mahrez and Bernardo Silva. I guess it gives them a chance to play more, perform better, and maybe even give some of the youngsters a bit more game time by Pep. So again, you never really know until it comes to game day, it comes to the actual game, comes to the match, and you see exactly what's happening. a lot of factors apart from football that has to be taken into consideration with players' performances as well. So yeah, it's a good shout that Chelsea will be. My guess is Chelsea will be top 5. So again, top 5, strong team, but never really know. There could be other teams that outperform, like Leicester came
Just
in
got
and
a couple of questions for you
outperformed
regarding
some
the
of
match.
like most of the other teams when they won the Premier League as well. So never really know. Havertz should be coming if they get UCL. Yeah. Again, if they finish in a position that guarantees them UEFA Champions League football this season or next season, and they do acquire Havertz, then it will be a good addition to the team.
No further questions.
Good addition to the Premier League. I reckon Havertz will be he'll be compared to Özil, essentially, that cam position, that centre mid position. Being that they're both German, they're both, they've both proven their how they can perform in other leagues before coming to the Premier League. So obviously there'll be that comparison between Havertz, maybe Özil, maybe some other players. So yeah, it'll be fun to watch what these players can perform like in the Premier League. Just referencing to the gameplay now, we just got a win, 1-0 win, secures the 3 points. That's all we need, really. Doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. Just accepted a transfer offer for J Law, so hopefully I can get some of these players out before this transfer window ends. And before I forget, I've got a couple of players to look up as well now. So the first one, just gonna go through the comments again. It was the centre back from, what's the name? Can't seem to find. Oh, Leonidas Stegio. Okay, let's see if we can find Leonidas. Some sounds Greek. Leon I Stegio. There you go. 17-year-old Swiss centre back from FC Saint Gallen. So let's see. Can I buy him? No, recently acquired, so I don't think he'll go with the loan as well yet, because well, let's read that again. Interested in loaning this player out. Yeah, obviously. So again, it doesn't hurt to try and look into these players, but at the same time, it's not always guaranteed that they'll want to join the club, or that they're actually contractually allowed to leave the club. There was one more player, I think, the goalkeeper, Gavin Bazunu. Okay, maybe if I just type in Bazunu, there we go. Goalkeeper. Where's he from? City? Man City. Okay. Approached to buy. So again, recently acquired player, not looking to negotiate the leave. Even if we loan him, okay, we can try loaning him. But did I see anything about a release clause? Let's go 2 years. Okay, 2 years. Wage cost. What's his wage? Okay, so that's good. Except that it's not a huge impact to our wage budget, but at the same time, we just have to wait for what the player negotiates as well. What happened last time? We negotiated Harvey Elliott's transfer loan, 2-year loan from Liverpool to the club, but he personally didn't want to move from Liverpool to Mansfield, so I guess we just have to wait and see what he says. There you go. Just as I said, Gavin Bazunu has rejected the proposal to join our club on loan. You can consider these negotiations to be over. So again, it's really hard to get players, even if it's on loan, from the Premier League down to EFL League 2 4th tier. So again, unlucky on that one, but that we still have our two goalkeepers, the young goalkeeper that we're training up, so another chance to, well, more chances for him, I guess, to prove to us that he should be he should stay in the team and we should keep developing him. Okay, so for this team sheet, we are gonna start Ryan Sweeney in centre back, and I also have to remember to swap out Ollie for Stone. And he's got good pace. We'll take out Preston because he's normally the one that we take out anyway. Who else is there? Fielding. I can bring him on for Law. Hopefully I've sold Law, so Fielding and Sinclair. These are some of the guys that I'm training up. Essentially, I'm not going to use a goalkeeper as a sub in game anyway. Even if I have to, keeper's got a red card or something, I'll just use someone else. And let's look at the team for any. I'll move Benning to the left mid because he does have good skill moves, so I still want to keep him in the midfield. But at the same time, if he makes a run on the right hand side and finishes with his right foot, he's only got 2-star weak foot. So even if he comes into attacking position and shoots with on his left foot, which is his dominant foot, it's a increased chance that he's gonna get the ball on target. So that's just kind of my the way I'm going through it in my mind, the steps that I'm taking, the logic that I'm kind of going through in my head. And this is the Carabao Cup, round 2 Carabao Cup. And there we are, Mansfield vs Crewe, so round 2. Not a lot of teams will be left, so yeah, let's see how this goes. There's going to be some matchups against some of the bigger teams like Man United, Liverpool, things like that, so hopefully we can perform well. I can understand the team better and we can get through those games and hopefully win them. It's gonna change clear to overcast like always, and play match, yes. I think after this match, there's one more league match left for the month, and that'll be the last match of this episode. So let's focus on the game at hand. It's a cup tie, knockout games, so obviously you need to try and win every match. I'll just have to keep reminding myself that every time the ball comes to Benning, he does have 4-star skill moves, so I can use some skill moves while in position with Benning. So that's just a mental reminder for myself.
Natural wide players in that front three with a central striker. I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them. Time to size up the situation.
Oh, unlucky that. Anik asked, what difficulty is it? At the start of the last episode, I talked about so it's professional difficulty, but at the same time, it's the reason why it's not semi-pro is because that might be a bit easier to work with. At the same time, it's not world class because these players essentially won't perform as well as I want them to perform at the moment with world class. So I've kept it a professional. I know it's not the unlucky there. I know it's not the highest rating. It might seem a bit easy, but at the same time, these are 4th tier English side teams, so the players aren't the best. So at the same time, even though it's at professional difficulty, it's a bit more harder because of the stats of the players. Another offside, so I just have to make sure I time these runs perfectly to avoid the offside trap. And adding to the question about difficulty, as these teams get better and as the players get better, I'll increase the difficulty, just to, I guess, make it a bit more realistic. So for example, when we get into well, the aim is to get into Premier League, so when we get into maybe the EFL or the Premier League, I'll increase the difficulty because the teams will be harder to play, and the players at that point hopefully will be stronger, so it will be I guess more of an even match. Oh, lucky there to get away with that one.
Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Now Kirk. Found good room out here. And Green. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Oh, he's left him behind now. Kirk. And Porter. And he went, just diverted it away.
Oh, time this.
Good vision.
Nice.
He's through here.
Right foot.
Saw the goal
Oh,
of
nice. Good finish.
great goal.
Another comment in the chat. Are you gonna get FIFA 21? Get Mbappe. It'll be 91 rated. Yeah, I mean, there's a few different answers to that question. Yes, I will get FIFA 21. I want to finish this series before I get it though. So before like mid-September, hopefully this series should be done, and that way, good goal. That way I can make the switch to FIFA 21, and then at the same time, I'm still thinking about streaming Ultimate Team for FIFA 21. Ultimate Team for FIFA 20 for this game is dead now, so it always dies down after Team of the Season. So again, yes, I will be looking at getting FIFA 21, and again, being realistic, the chances of actually getting Mbappe or some of the higher players in FIFA Ultimate Team is pretty low. So I mean, talking from how my experience was this year, I'd say for FIFA Ultimate Team, this year was my best year. I packed icons. I got Team of the Year, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and these are the players that I've packed. Well, some of them anyway. So I've been pretty lucky this year in terms of pack luck, and then obviously playing weekend league, things like that. So it's been alright, but at the same time, it just depends on how much time I have as the months roll around and things like that. And being that I'm still hopefully this is my final semester at uni. Oh, unlucky. Oh man, that sucks. Being that this is my final semester at uni, so hopefully I'm able to, kind of keep producing content. Maybe just stream pack openings, objectives or things like that as well. Not exactly every single game and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what new features there are with FIFA 21 as well. If there's a Volta League like this, like in FIFA 20, I'll be trying that out as well. Obviously, a lot of the things will be the same in terms of graphics and all this stuff, but for me, I don't know, it's just the experience of seeing new players, new tactics, things like this, new gameplay modes. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what FIFA 21 has in stock, and what the opportunities are like to make new content with FIFA 21. So time's almost up for this game. Hopefully we can keep the lead, win the game, and move on to the third round for this cup tie.
Trying so hard to make the opening there. Nearly. Tomlinson.
Good long ball and good turn in. Ooh, unlucky with the pass.
Keep an eye on the watch, because we haven't got that long to go. The team know that. Can't get too desperate though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to further centre half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Straightforward work for the goalkeeper. We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90.
Clear it, nice. 2 minutes left. Let's not make any silly mistakes. Just pass it around. Nice. Oh, play that. Oh, unlucky. I think that's it. Nice. Another good win. They did get a goal, but nonetheless we still went away with the win, got the result, and move into the round 3 of the cup tie.
Some questions regarding the match.
Yeah, see you later, Anik. Have a good session. Science is pretty important, so yeah, have fun, man. And I'll see you again in the next stream, or if you come back before the end of the stream.
No further questions, thanks.
So one player chat. Yep, he want to be put in, so I put him in. Hopefully this is transfer offers. Jason Law's broken down. Okay, that sucks. Well, Graham has been sold, so that's some money back to us. One player out. Hopefully we can get some more out in the next, well, but looks like a couple of days. So let's see what happens. One more game against Exeter. And looking at the league table update, 5 played, 5-1. So very good start to the season. And for this match, just check the squad. He's good. I might keep him in here. And we'll move him out, and we'll put so yeah, there's a lot of players, I mean, in multiple positions, but at the same time I don't want to, you know, have those players lying around and, like I mentioned before, using up all those used wages, things like that. So it's better to get them out, and before this match I'll just save it one more, just get them out, and use the money elsewhere. So going into the last game of the episode, away game versus Exeter City. Oh, he's back. Starts in 10 minutes. No worries. You can watch one more game.
Exeter City, and they face Mansfield Town.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Watch the run now. Who's in the middle? Cut this in. Play that. Try and get a foot to it. Ooh. Go back out.
News of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Cheltenham Town. 9 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan.
Got away with that one. So yeah, hopefully we can end the episode off with another win. Another dub. Play this through, get to it. Ooh, unlucky. That's out. Oh, yeah.
Throw-in it's going to be. Just not looking confident in possession.
So looks like this team plays a lot of long balls.
A sloppy pass. There's a slide rule pass.
Oh,
But he got it wrongly.
Well, even
that was a really good chance, but we scuffed it. Well, I scuffed it.
Pierce.
Let's play I see the run. Touch it. A pen. That's got to be a pen.
Was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed.
Unlucky. So far, it's been a good game.
Elsewhere,
Physical game. But it makes the gameplay fun. You don't want boring matches, I guess. You want worthy opponents.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Martin. And that's an important intervention. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Tomlinson. They've regained possession. Excellent ball over the top.
Watch it. Why did he? Oh my god. Why did he move out of the box? Watch. He goes there. He should have stayed there, and he's moved. Oh, that is frustrating.
Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
Oh, that sucks. But hopefully we can get back into the game with another goal, make it even again.
Pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And the defender takes care of business. Maynard. Well read to ease the pressure.
The gameplay keeps going like this. We're gonna have to make some
He succeeds in clearing it.
strong changes at halftime. Okay, let's just slow it down. Play
Maynard.
the passes.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oh, just couldn't keep the ball. Dangerous looking attack.
Take it.
He's got to
Oh,
score.
unlucky.
And that's a fine stop.
Okay, we'll fix it up at halftime. Don't want to take the cross here, so I'll play the pass in. Take it. Oh, the deflection. Nice.
Corner after another.
Let's try that again. Bring the player up. Pass it in.
He's gone short with it.
And bring the ball into the box. Oh, win the header. Oh, unlucky. Bring it back. Pass it up. Damn. Halftime. Okay. We're down at halftime, 1-0. Gonna have to make some good changes here, so definitely take him off. Bring on McDonald, Knowles. I want to take Maynard off. He's missed a few chances. And then I've got one more change that I can make. Who's gonna bring that? Make the difference. Sinclair on the right. Okay, what about on the left? Nope. On the right. Okay. Let's see if this works out. Second half.
Really tense battle so far, and now
2 goals for the win.
underway.
1 goal for a draw. So let's just stay composed.
I'm hearing
Just
that there's
remember the
been a
game
goal in one
plan.
of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally?
Don't get too carried away.
48 minutes played. 2-1.
Thank you, Alan
Look at the
McInally.
radar with space. Make the runs. Good.
Fascinating piece of transfer
That's what I
business
like
has
to
gone through.
see.
I can tell you that
And
Mr.
there
Pye has
we
completed his
go.
move to Exeter.
And we've got space.
Well,
Played in
Derek
there.
figure around 35 million pounds.
Having to take on the
Oh,
shot.
man.
An attempt like that
So
is
far,
unlikely to trouble the keeper.
No, he
good
got his
attack.
technique right, but it was a
Staying
poor shot in
composed.
the end.
Taylor. Martin. Bowman.
Good win. Good tackle. Play it short. Play the pass there. Seen the man.
Well, still searching
Bring
for the
him there.
equaliser, but not passing it
Ooh,
anxiously.
So the Exeter City's defense is pretty good. So again,
Well, we can now go to Alan
that's
McInally
another
with news of a goal
thing
elsewhere.
to
Alan?
consider
Goal
is
for Cheltenham Town. 60 minutes played. 3-1.
Regular update
they do have the strength at the back.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. It's giving an interesting avenue. Utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick.
Just play this ball up long.
Taylor. Extremely
Nice,
sloppy
good
in
win.
possession.
Play that, and play that.
Oh, a lovely ball.
Oh, win it. Oh, unlucky.
And they'll have to throw it back in play.
Right on the corner flag.
Can they
This
get in behind
space.
them? Tomlinson. To go for it. Wins the ball.
Maybe I should just get shots in on target and
They've got
hopefully
it now.
hit
What
the
can they do? It's
one
opening
more.
up for them.
There you go.
Finding it.
Yes.
And they've done it to square the
20
deal
minutes
once
left.
again.
One
Excellent
goal
finishing.
needed. Okay.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Mansfield Town, number 7, Alex McDonald.
I
Good,
believe
that's
there's
what I
been
was
a
looking
goal in
for,
one of
that
the other
forward
matches.
run.
McInally.
It's a goal for Oldham Athletic. 72 minutes played. 1-1.
Cheers again, Alan.
Okay.
Just too much on
Good.
that pass.
Good block by the defense there. Play that. Play that.
This might pay
Keep it.
dividends.
Keep it. Keep it.
Well, that's the
Oh,
end of that
unlucky.
for now.
So even some of the midfield players have that ability to hold the ball. So they've good aggression, good technique to hold the ball.
They've lost it. He has plenty of support. It's got to be.
Ooh,
Alas,
got
a
lucky there.
wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right.
I'm gonna play it on the right wing now.
And a
Let's see if I
substitution
can
in the offing.
bring this back. Oh, unlucky there. I was focusing on the other player.
And
Don't let him
showing
get in.
fine
Don't let him
vision.
get in.
A glorious chance.
Good save. Good hands.
No real difficulties for him. Oh, he's given the ball away.
Good challenge.
Only 5
Damn it.
minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together.
Ooh,
I'm
come
hearing that there's been a
on.
goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally?
4 minutes left of normal time.
4 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. He drives it in. Oh,
Good.
vital interception. Now, counter-attacking
Last
possibilities
chance.
here.
Play that through. Play that through. Don't be offside. He's not offside.
Only a
Come
touch.
on. Give us the win. Again. Yes. The sub wins the game. Oh, in the last
Look at that replay.
minute.
Defender, all the defenders in the box have got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Well, a dramatic.
And we win.
Goes the final whistle.
Very tough game, but we got the result. We pushed through, made the changes, got the dub. 3 points in the bag. And that's how
Hi,
we do.
just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.
Before I end this, I'm just gonna sub the transfer market. So yeah, that was episode 2 of the Mansfield Town FC Road to the Premier League. We played. I'll go back on the calendar after this, and I'll check how many games we played. Transfer offer for Law, yes please, get him out of here. Hopefully this goes through before the time goes up for the transfer market. For the in the transfer what's it called? Transfer season. But yeah, I'll check on how many games we played this season. This episode. We won all of our games, as you would have seen, or maybe you didn't see it all the way through. Just gonna check this message here. There we go. It's finally been sold. So another player that we get out that we weren't gonna use anyway. Profits are up. We get more transfer budget now, increased wage budget. So that's exactly what I'm going for. And there we go. That's the end of the transfer day deadline. And how many games did we play today? So we played a whole month. First game was Morecambe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a glimpse of the next episode, the next month. 2, 4, 6 matches. So again, next cup tie will be with Carabao. In the Carabao Cup will be with Sheffield United. So tough game there, but as always, we're prepared. We'll go in and we'll play some good football. That's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Thanks for all the support, all the comments, all the suggestions from the last episode. And yeah, come back. I'll see you back here for the next episode. It might be in the next 2 days. It might be tomorrow. At this moment in time, there's not a guarantee on exactly what day is coming out, whether it's next 2 days, tomorrow, in 3 days. But I'll do my best to bring it out as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you wanna head down to the description, I've got my social medias linked. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Like and subscribe. Comment any suggestions you want me to look at, any tactics you want me to try, things like that, and I'll address them first thing in the next episode. I'm gonna end the stream here. Let's just where is it? Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.